And welcome to today's news. Shock horror as Meghan and Harry in yet another revelation from their documentary. The locations where they recorded their interviews weren't even in their own house. No, it was a location bought and paid for in somebody else's house. This, together with the fact that the pictures used to illustrate them being hounded by the paparazzi often weren't them being hounded by the paparazzi. No, other celebrities, or even just a shot of some photographers at a Harry Potter premiere. My goodness me. Isn't that just appalling? Or is it? Does it really matter? I mean, I'm not in a news studio. I'm not even by the sea. What do you think when you see somebody on a Zoom call in some swanky office, clearly not their own, or with that awful defocused background? You just think, well, what have they got to hide? And maybe that's what we're all thinking about Meghan and Harry. Has fakery gone bananas? I think I've got to get back to reality. So here we go. Back to my own little studio. There we are. Back to reality. Wonderful. Okay. My little studio tells you something about me as a person. It tells you that I've got a humidifier as a Christmas present. My picture, signed picture from Elton John, tells you something about me. It tells you I'm authentic. I really am a TV director. There's a picture with Jonathan Ross on a thing we did about aliens and gladiators, all of which are things I've actually directed. So the shot, the location, it tells you something about me. It is authentic, and it's important to be authentic. There are loads of examples of celebrities being interviewed in places that are not their home. This is a picture of Jennifer Lawrence in a hotel room with the plant and the lampstands background. We use them all the time, but nobody is saying it's her home. In the Netflix own blurb on their website, the Harry and Meghan documentary, we're promised investigative and intimate. Well, if it's intimate, that suggests, along with the phone footage, that this is the real thing, but it isn't. In the grand scheme of things, does it matter? Well, yes, I think it does, and here's why. This isn't with the benefit of hindsight. No, it was obvious the documentary was going to be picked apart by the press. The production company kind of had a duty of care to protect the Sussexes from any accusations of fakery, and they didn't do that. The production company could trot out the argument that they obviously couldn't go to the Sussexes' own house for security reasons, and that's absolutely fine. But then take them to a hotel room, move some pots and plants about, give them a background, a recognisable place other than a home setting. This wasn't a drama or the top 50 records of 1980. It was meant to be investigative and intimate. Look at these pics from UK interviewing Supremo Louis Theroux. Judi Dench at home, Stormzy in his flat, Bear Grylls on his private island. All real and authentic. We get a sense of the real person being interviewed. It feels investigative and intimate. The promise of Netflix. We're living in an age where presidents call elections fixed and any news that he doesn't like fake news. In an era when you can write any old rubbish on a bus and go unchallenged and win a referendum by the smallest of margins with huge ramifications for everyone in the UK. Fakery is even starting to wheedle its way into every part of our lives. Adverts, bad statistics, even using filters to touch up our social media pictures, or a swanky office as a background on a Zoom. What does it say? Success. Trust me, it's just inauthentic. Using fake images and locations that deliver a false narrative are not okay or standard practice in television. They're sharp practices designed to mislead and should be called out by the viewers. We, the viewers, deserve and should demand authenticity and integrity, and it's up to producers, broadcasters and content creators to draw and uphold those lines in the sand. And those lines in the sand are drawn in common sense. It's not rocket science. If you want to hear more about the inside workings of television, or maybe you're looking at a career in television, there's some more videos, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can get all of that right here, right now.